Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for Kitaholic Kits. Today I am using this portion of the exclusive cut file. Last week I used the kind of offcuts for this cut file. It's something that I like to do. I like to try to use up like all the bits to the cut file so that I'm not wasting paper and everything. So what I'm doing here is I have some silver glitter cardstock and I have layered over it in 2 layers the pink tulle that came in the kit this month. And so I'm creating kind of these little shaker pockets, and I'm just putting in only the silver and the holographic sequins, and then I'm using glue and kind of adhering the stars down. So I start out by using this mixed media glue. I think it's by Thermoweb, and it takes forever and ever and ever to dry. So I quickly decide to switch over to my Tombow Mono Multi because I don't have that kind of patience. So it is a very good glue because after it dries, it is like super strong and indestructible, but I just don't have the patience to wait for glue to dry. So I'm using my acrylic blocks here to hold down the sides as I glue them down. And you know, gluing things onto glitter paper is always kind of a challenge because it does not want to glue very well either. So what I did is I did 1 layer of glue on the actual star cut file itself, and then I layered up the tulle, added my sequins, and then I'm doing another layer on the opposite side of the tulle so that there's like 2 layers of glue to try to help it stick down a little bit better. And here I came up with a brilliant idea of using the kind of glue marks on the glitter paper and just applying the glue directly to the glitter paper instead of trying to put it on the tulle, because that gets to be a little frustrating with all the holes and everything. So fun little tip there if you're going to do this technique. Just put a little glue on the back of the cut file, stick it down, and then when you lift it up again, you'll see the outline of it. So just trimming around that because it was getting a little hard to work with the whole piece of tulle, so I decided to cut it down a little bit. And then I'm not going to make you watch any more of these because they're all the same. I only put sequins in the bigger stars, so I think there's three more stars or maybe 4 more stars that I do sequin pockets in. And then I do the rest with just the tulle and the glitter paper. It was just too, I don't know, like the pockets were a little too small and I was getting a little frustrated because I had glue all over my hands to try to get the sequins into the small star pockets. So through the magic of YouTube, they are completed. I decided to use this peace sign paper from the All Heart collection, right? Yes. And so I really like this paper. And the picture is of my daughter and her best friends. We went to the Pentatonics concert, and so this was beforehand. We were just kind of goofing around taking pictures, and they did the peace sign, so it was appropriate to use this paper. So here I'm using the packaging from the die cuts. So we got the entire package of the All Heart die cuts, and it has this great like notebook paper background. And so I decided to make it look more like a notebook by using a hole punch and creating kind of a spiral bound look to it. And I end up covering most of that up anyway. So I did have a little piece of the tulle left, so I am backing my photo with that, and then a thin layer of the silver glitter cardstock. That did not come in the kit, that is from my stash. I just had a bunch of little pieces of scraps that I decided would go really well with this. And so I'm just adhering that together. I had to piece together kind of 2 pieces to make a full background for my photo. but it works out well. And then I'm going to start kind of figuring out my layout. And I go down one road and I quickly changed my mind. It's not looking the way I wanted it to, and I couldn't decide how I wanted to lay out these stars. I was thinking a diagonal like I have here, but I didn't really like the way that looked. I'm not sure why exactly, but I didn't. So I'm going to play around with it for a while, and then I'm going to end up changing my mind. Then I decided to try this kind of horizontal layout with the stars, and I don't like that either. And yeah, I don't know why, I just was really struggling to get this to come together. Well, so I haven't created anything in probably, I don't know, a week and a half or something. For the last few days, I have been super sick with a fever and the stomach flu and just have not felt crafty at all. So I had to get this done, and so I was feeling a little better today, and so I decided to try to get, you know, as much done as I could. And yeah, but it was just really, really difficult. Like my brain just did not want to kind of go there today. So anyhow, I pull in this white cardstock background, and then I decide to rip strips of this paper and put at the top and the bottom. And already I'm liking that better. I'm not sure if the pink was just a little too much for me or what it was, but so I'm going to rip a couple of strips of the paper that's on the other side, which is this navy blue with the pink kind of crosses on it or plus signs on it, and just kind of layer it like that. And then I am going to end up doing a diagonal here, and I'm liking this so much better now. I really think maybe it was like just too much pink for me, so I'm creating a little cluster up at the top with that little kind of faux notebook paper, a piece of a tag that I cut the top off. I had used part of it last week, and then I used the rest of it this week. That little holographic heart up there, and then I'm going to use this Girl Power as part of my title. So the picture, like I was saying, we were at the concert and it was beforehand, and I wanted to get a picture because you can see the screen in the background. It says Pentatonic. So I wanted to get a picture of the girls in front of it, and I asked them to smile. And this is, of course, their like default. They have to go to the peace signs and the duck lips and, you know, just the goofy faces. So my title is going to be Girl Power Smile, because this is what you get when these girls are together. So I thought that that was a fitting title. And of course I'm just adhering everything down. And then I ruffle up the edges after I stick them down, just to kind of make it look a little bit more, I don't know, roughed up, I guess. I really enjoy it when companies include like designs on their packaging, because it's just another way that you can kind of use stuff up and not throw away so much, because I feel guilty when I throw stuff away. So I try to figure out a way to use it if I can. Of course, that also means that I end up hoarding like garbage, you know, so I don't know. I guess you could look at it both ways there. But then I'm just going to add my stars back, and then I'm going to add a couple of the black sequins that came in the sequin mix in the kit, and then that's pretty much going to be my layout. So if you haven't already, you can head on over to kitaholickits.com. I will have a link down below, and you can see what's available in the shop. I believe this kit is sold out, but there are other products available in the shop, and sometimes you can get some of the things that are in the kit separately from them. But you should definitely head on over and check it out. because they have some great deals. And yeah, so I'm just going to finish up with these black sequins, and that's pretty much going to be my layout. So I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will be back again soon with another video for you. Bye!